Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Thursday, December 3rd, 2015. Black Wolf here at the microphone of the Lynn-Life, and Ra right behind me. I'm attempting to relay messages. Betty Jean and Asha in some kind of similar configuration in the Lynn-Body-Mind. Other teammates in other aspects of the physical dimension. All of us in the physical dimension and in the subatomic levels of the physical from the perspective of the spirit world viewers. We've been working with the assignment, which is to dig deeper and deeper and deeper through the subatomic levels, smaller than the ones in which we're currently working, and cannot quite tell what the measurement is by the winter solstice, but the effort is to dig deeper and to something by the winter solstice. Our intention is to meet this deadline and all the deadlines that follow it so that we can also meet the January 17th, 2017 deadline, which is the date established by wiser minds above by which we are to provide a collective restart and in such a way manifest the divine plan. And with that, it begins. My attention is drawn right away to what we're calling drill bit.
Yes, that's true.
Just as probe is searching higher for the highest concentration of truth and integrity.
Yes.
Drill bit is searching lower for the deepest concentration of truth and integrity. In this way, our search for truth community is being pulled vertically as is appropriate.
That's true.
And all of us here residing in the pillar are to be supporting this effort of drilling down and digging down. That's what dilling is, a mixture between digging and drilling.
That's true.
I see how Aerosmith, the Vortex, is really probably our biggest drill team member.
That's true.
Most effective driller.
That's true.
But that drill bit herself, who seems female to me,
Yes, she does.
is doing very well. She feels like it's possible there's another individuated sentient presence coming into view, is the way she puts it.
That's true, like appearing on the horizon almost.
Yes. Let's check. That first guy that we rescued, is he working? Because this would be beautiful for him to see. Is he at work yet?
Not really, no.
Come on, friend. Come on over here. Let's get going. Digging is good.
Digging is good. Digging down.
Dig down. You see, you can start to hear, it's like a hum or a
That's true.
whine, something.
That's true. Little high-pitched call.
Yes. Dig there. Dig toward that. There's somebody down there who's been searching for truth and is just been buried in the lies.
That's true.
Just as you were.
I can feel that person.
I can feel them now. Let's dig for them. But friends, keep the big, what looks like an open pit mine,
That's
keep
true.
that going straight down. We can get these little tunnels that go off at angles, diagonals, to rescue people, but the main event needs to just head straight on down.
That's true.
With
Vertical.
completely vertical, no wiggles, just straight down.
There, now it feels like we're adjusting course a little
Yes,
bit.
it feels like something went wonky as
That's
soon as
true.
everybody's attention shifted to rescue.
That's true. We all went, oh, over there! And Joe
Right.
went, where?
No.
That's true.
Everybody straight down except the rescue crews. Now,
That feels
those who
better.
are supposed to be working on the rescue crews go for whoever that is.
That's true.
I feel a hand grabbing another wrist, like wrist
I do
to wrist.
grab.
Yes. And there seems to be a motion of this way, as if it's more than one presence.
Multiple people. I feel hands and hands and hands and hands.
And the feeling of blinking coming out of a
Cave.
choky blackness air
true.
cave into where there's light. They have a lot of emotion.
That's true. And they're all speaking at once.
But
they're pointing back into the cave and going, bah, bah.
Yes. Well, it doesn't feel right for us to do that,
No,
but
it
the
doesn't.
rescue crew can get you out. And they're getting all excited,
all
going,
worked up.
ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba.
That's true.
What now?
How may we be of
So
service?
first things first, the big effort, just continue to
Down.
dig down. This is a side event.
That's true.
This is not the main event.
That's
the main
true.
event is the big open pit mine looking
Yes.
effort
It
that
goes
just
straight down.
goes straight down with the sides cut like a quarry's side,
that's true.
as straight as possible. Just goes straight down. And what we're cutting through are compacted lies.
That's
what we're
true.
digging out are compacted lies. What we are picking up along the way are those few and far between sentient presences who are actually trying to discover what's true
That's true.
in themselves and in their experiences of living. What these people want us to go back and rescue out of their cave are ideas that actually are incorrect. Just like we've been clutching to our favorite tools in the control room.
That's
and
true.
we all have our favorite ideas that aren't true.
That's true.
They've been doing the same thing, so we can completely relate to this. We're not looking down our nose at you. We understand this pattern, but there isn't anything. It looks like a Geiger counter. There isn't
That's
anything
true.
that registers as truth left in that cave.
No.
So we have plenty of lies right up here to deal with. We don't need to go digging up new lies. Really,
That's true.
we've got that part covered.
But we can bring you into a clearer space to continue searching for truth.
And you have the opportunity to choose now, whereas before you didn't.
That's true.
Now you have the opportunity. Do you want to come into this big, kind of like open pit mine community, and you can see like their Christmas lights strung around.
And music playing.
Yeah, music and lots of people working, happy working. You can
I'd call it a good work environment.
It's a good work environment. Or you can go back into the cave, and either way is fine with me. I'm not attached
That's
to it.
true.
And we'll leave this tunnel open. We're not going to close it. It may close of its own accord.
That's true.
That often happens, and we don't have control over that.
That's true.
And we're digging down, so
Deeper.
it isn't. You can't count on us circling back here to rescue you again.
I think it's pretty unlikely.
That's not likely. It's not that we don't want to or we're
No.
being cruel. It's just that
Knowing how way leads on to way.
Yes. We're going to be down there, focusing down, because that's the assignment
That's
from Wiser
true.
Minds Above. Keep digging deeper, focus deeper, 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 deeper.
Into the subatomic.
Into the subatomic, smaller and smaller layers.
That's
so
true.
if you want to come out and join us, great. If not, that's okay.
That's
Onward.
true.
What we do now is just sort
Sort.
energetically. We'll bifurcate for all those who intend to search for truth.
That's true.
All those who actually intend to learn what's really going on, and to separate them from those who just want to support their position,
That's true.
basically. Because if you just want to support your position, then we're going to have to let you go.
That's
We're not
true.
going to let you suck our time and energy.
That's true.
If you want to hang on to lies,
Party down on your own.
Party down on your own.
That's true.
Onward.
It's a truth-searching party.
Right. This is a truth searching party. I like
Search
that.
party?
A truth searching
Yeah.
party. I see people with blankets over their shoulders, as if the people who came out of that cave and didn't argue with the rescuers
That's
are
true.
now getting, it looks like the people rescued from the Titanic.
Yes, that's true.
Soup and blankets over the shoulders, and people getting their stories.
That's true.
And some of their stories are coming out twisted
And lopsided
and
or upside
confused.
down.
So we're just going to call for people who have some experience with this process of detangling truth from untruth, to help them detangle their confusions from what actually occurred, so that they can get to what really happened.
That's true.
I think Kosa is happy to see that there's a balance between helping the people who have been rescued
Untwist their thinking.
untwist their thinking and get what they need,
That's true.
and with keeping the main effort going down.
That's true.
That either one without the other wouldn't be right. She's happy that there is balance.
That's true.
And she's looking behind her through some records, like through old rule books.
That's true.
And she finds the one she's looking for, and she's reading from it, and it's a passage that she herself loved and gave her a lot of comfort.
That's
and
true.
She's saying that the way we're operating is in harmony with this old passage that she loves.
That's true. Feels like a Bible almost.
It does. It has that feeling of an ancient rule book.
Yes.
And one could think of the Bible as a rule book for living, or the Quran as a
That's
rule book for
true.
living, or the Pali Canons as a rule book for living, or
That's
the Vedas as rule books for living. All those ancient texts. Rules for living. I see what's being highlighted
Yes.
in, for example, Heifer International, that organization that
Yes.
helps people in areas where starvation is rampant by giving them a pair of goats or
That's true.
some chickens or something like that, where they can actually raise themselves some food.
That's true.
And part of the requirement is being trained so that you know how to care for your goats and you don't kill them. And the other part of it is the requirement to pass on the gift.
That's true.
And that's what Kosa loves. That's what she's referring to. The way she's saying have a requirement to pass on the gift.
Which is true.
And
I see why she says it
I
like
see why
that.
she says it that way, because those who have been rescued are now really strongly encouraged to
That's
join
true.
the rescue crews. And if they don't join the rescue crews, that's okay. There's all the rest of the all that is for them to be in, but they can't stay here
That's true.
unless they work on the rescue crews to help others.
That's true.
My attention is being drawn up to the higher soul of Ra,
That's true.
who seems to be kind of at the level of universal consciousness, along with where that higher soul of Luce is, but it's all of Luce, because Luce was pulled up,
That's true.
and that's all of Luce. Or, I don't know about that, but there's no Luce in the subatomic that we're aware of who was accessible at the time.
That's true.
All the Luce that was accessible is up there.
That's true.
And so Kosa is there, and Luce and Ra, and I see other people, but I can't make out their faces. They're familiar.
Yes, I feel them. They're familiar.
Yes. It feels like there's a little bit of argument in that room upstairs, and that higher soul of Ra is basically saying quite clearly there's no integrity other than to do it the way they're doing it. But there's not a consensus that he's correct. There's arguing energy there.
That's true.
All right. We don't worry about what we can't do. We do what we can do. We
That's
keep
true.
live streaming up, and probe keeps searching higher, and we support that Ra with the information.
That's true.
And we continue to dig down.
And I'm not sure if this is just a metaphor, if it's actually what's happening, but it feels like that higher soul of Ra is trying to hang up Christmas lights in the office, kind of. And the other people at that level are saying, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
I think what he's trying to do is extend the environment that
Yes.
we have here
Exactly.
into that space.
That's the feeling of it, and I
He-
think that's what the Christmas lights are representing.
Yes, he's trying to extend the environment, the energetic environment, and other people are saying, "What are you doing?"
We've never had that here. That's not our
That's not what they're
scene.
saying. That
What
could
do you
be what
get?
they're saying.
Oh!
What they
it's
mean
true.
is, I don't want to do it.
That's true.
Whistle while you work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on, kids, my turn up and start to listen while you work. I can hear what Ra, that higher soul of Ra, is saying to his others. He's saying, look, we've been asking for breakthrough
That's
in
true.
ourselves, in our work, in our lives. And if this isn't an opportunity for breakthrough, then I don't understand what's really going on.
That's true.
This looks to me like the biggest opportunity for breakthrough we've ever had come across.
That's true.
Let's go for it.
That's true. If we waste this shot, then we've been lying all this time about wanting a breakthrough.
He's making some metaphor to those people who we just rescued from the cave,
Yes.
who went back into their cave.
That's true.
He's saying, can you see which side of that fence you're sitting on right now? And he's saying that, like, each of us, for all of us,
That's
let's
true.
notice, just each of us for ourselves, what side of that fence am I sitting on, and then determine what side of that fence do I actually want to sit on, and then choose. He says, I choose to step into the light. And Kosa's right there, and she's joking with him. She says, I'll beat you first, and they're kind of jostling at the door, but it's a metaphor.
That's true.
The others are looking at each other with looks of realization on their faces.
That's true.
And now, what will you choose? Excuse or motivation? That's really always the choice for each of us in every moment. This is a life event. What do you choose? Excuse or motivation? Now I've got to put my attention back to the deeper levels and dig down, because there are people down there who need rescuing. I know that.